channel for another video. Thank you for my returning subscribers for returning. Hello everyone, here is Character Beauty. In today's video it's going to be a pregnancy Q&A. Obviously I am expecting my third baby, so I'm going to bring you all along on this journey. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Please make sure notification bell is on before you leave, and let's get straight into the video. As you all know, I am pregnant with my third baby, and if you're new here, I am having my third baby, and this is going to be a roller coaster and a journey for you to all come on with me. So I have got a few pregnancy Q&A questions to go through. Obviously I did this in my previous pregnancies, like postpartum. I think I only did it with my previous, who is almost one, and I don't think I did any pregnancy Q&As, not that I remember of, with my previous, so I thought I will do them, and obviously kind of do like trimester recaps and things like that. So let's get straight into the questions. So my first question, also going to keep these all anonymous for those who obviously have asked questions. They might not want their names obviously brought up or anything like that. So the first question is favourite boy and girls names. Now I think we're going to keep this one private, only because we not long chose out names that we like, and we're not going to be obviously mention the baby's name at all until they are born. So this time around we're keeping the baby's name a secret from literally everyone, so friends and family obviously aren't going to know what the baby's name is. Only me and my partner and our kids are going to know what the baby's name is. So obviously for favourite boy and girls names, that obviously is going to be a video up hopefully soon enough about them sort of names that we would and we wouldn't choose. So that hopefully answers your question. Second question is, will you have any more than 3 children? We wanted obviously 4. That's what we said at the beginning. We wanted 4 kids. Obviously we've got my little girl in heaven, and then we have Arlo, who's my rainbow baby. He is my second baby, but obviously his sister made room for her. And then Axel, which is obviously my third baby, but third pregnancy, obviously second baby. And then this baby's our third baby but 4th pregnancy, so I've had 4 pregnancies, but this is our last one. If our little girl was here, it would be 4 kids running around the house, absolutely mad. But no, this is it now. I've said to myself, look, I don't want any more kids. Now my body is obviously doesn't like me being pregnant, and it's a lot of stress on my body to take. So no more than 3 kids. 3 kids is plenty. Next is, will you vlog the birth? Yes, I will be vlogging the birth this time round, only because we want to look back at it in like say 5-6 years time. We want to look back at it and go, oh my god, that's when you were born, and show the kids how they were born and everything like that, and talk about it. I've always wanted to vlog my birth. I did it with Arlo because of COVID, and I did it with Axel because I didn't at the time. I just didn't. So yeah, it's 100% going to be vlogging the birth. Next is, will you be finding out a gender? Yes, we'll be finding out a gender, but we're not going to be finding it out early this time round. We are going to be finding out at 20 weeks. We've decided together that we don't want to do it early, only because of the money, and it's literally not that long away if you think about it. When this video goes up, I'm only going to be just over 13 weeks, so, which is crazy. But yeah, we're just going to wait till 20 weeks, so that long, much more longer to wait. So we'll be finding out gender. Next is, do you hope for a girl or a boy? We've been hoping for a girl, and we're hoping for a girl this time round, only because my symptoms and everything is so much more different this time round than I was pregnant with the boys. the next question is, was it planned? No, it was not planned. For everyone who keeps on asking me, it was not planned at all. I was recovering from a C-section, which I had in my previous baby, and they say to rest up, obviously 6 weeks resting, and then it takes your body 6 months to a year to recover. And I ended up getting pregnant when Axel was 8 months, and my body was all over the place. I weren't checking my ovulations or anything like that. We weren't even trying at the time, so it was such a big shock for us to find out that we're having a third baby. It wasn't planned at all. Same with Axel. Axel weren't planned. I was on the pill this time around, no conception, and I ended up getting pregnant and not trying. So it's, yeah, definitely not planned at all. And so last but not least, I've got one more, but this is in 2 parts. There's 2 questions to this. So the first question is, how are you feeling about having baby number 3? At the beginning, we were obviously, well, I was obviously quite anxious just because I've just not long had a C-section, and I was still obviously in that time frame of that sort of like recovery sort of thing, where obviously it takes 6 months to a year to fully recover from a C-section. Obviously I was quite worried with my scar, like, could tear, or obviously could stretch, and obviously could cause so much pain. And obviously that was obviously a fear of what if this does happen and things like that. Obviously the cramping that I had and the pains I did have was to do with my scar, because I spoke to my midwife about it and I said where it was. She goes, yeah, it could be to do with your scar, obviously where your body obviously not fully recovered and then you've gone pregnant again, and obviously your scar's going to hurt from obviously stretching and pulling and obviously going back to you being pregnant. So obviously that was quite a worrying sort of stage. That was right at the beginning, and I was about 8 weeks when I first saw her. But ever since then, it's not been too bad. But obviously I've had my times where I've been like, kept checking all the time for like bleeding and things like that. Obviously that's one thing to look out for when you are pregnant, is bleeding in the early stages, only because I bled with both Arlo and Axel. I had bleeding with Arlo, and they saw that on the scan and said it should clear away. He's obviously in plantation and things like that. And then I had bleeding again with Axel, and it showed up on my scan and they just said it should go away. But if it don't, obviously come back and we'll get it sorted and whatnot. But luckily I didn't have any bleeding in this pregnancy, so obviously that was one thing that was obviously I'm quite anxious about, is bleeding in the pregnancy, because that happened in both them times. Obviously because I had a miscarriage, obviously you can see where my anxiousness is coming from. But obviously we are feeling really, really excited. All those anxious fears are obviously past now, because obviously I'm past 12 weeks now. Obviously we're feeling really excited. We literally cannot wait for this baby to come, like in 6 months time. We're like, wow, baby's here. Like it's already going so fast in this pregnancy. Obviously family are really happy for us, friends are really, really happy for us. We are happy, we are excited, and we are now like, we're in those stages of getting everything prepared. So we're organising things around the bungalow, getting the boys' bedroom like ship shape and tidy, for baby's clothes to go in their wardrobe and to go in a drawer. Obviously I'm getting my side of the bedroom sorted, just because I could need obviously a lot of room to walk around after a C-section and everything like that. So yeah, we are very, very excited now compared to what we were in the beginning, which was obviously the nervousness, the anxiousness. I was just feeling really, really crap and everything like that. But that's what happens when you're pregnant with a baby. And then the next part is, what do you think the gender is? I think it's a girl, only because of the symptoms I've had this time round. The symptoms, the cravings have been very, very different compared to both of the boys. And I feel like when I went to my scan that it felt really, really different when I was there. Looking at the baby, I was like, oh my god, it's like my last baby. Like, I can't believe it. And I really had a feeling it was a girl, but obviously the sonographer was like, we can't really see anything at the minute. Obviously it's too early to tell. But obviously I'm thinking it's a girl just because of all the symptoms and cravings that I've had so different compared to the boys. But that will be in a separate video, which will be my first trimester recap of everything. So yeah, thank you for everyone who asked me loads of questions on my pregnancy Q&A. If there is any more questions, then please let me know in the comments down below, and I can answer them in my first trimester recap video, which will be up in the next week or two. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel. Please make sure my notification bell is on for leave, and I'll see you all soon for another video. Love to all. Bye guys.